Hello, guys. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So, today we're in Thailand in search of master's opportunities, fully funded master's opportunities. As you can see on my screen already, this master's scholarship covers full tuition, as you can see, and other academic fees and airfares, visa fees, living allowance, relocation allowance, accommodation, book allowance, health insurance, and others. So it is a full package, a fully funded master's scholarship with stipend and different kinds of allowances. So this opportunity is at the University of Jolapon Graduate Institute or Jolapon Graduate Institute. I believe that's the name of the university. I hope I got that pronunciation correctly. So it's for master's opportunities, and the areas of focus are in chemistry, biology, biological sciences, molecular biology, environmental sciences, and in medicine, medical technology, and here you have pharmacy and pharmaceutical sciences. So these are the areas of concentration for the scholarship. And as you can see here, you have to be under the age of 30, and for your bachelor's score at least a 2.75. So that's like a 2221 first class. So yes, if you have a 22, I think you can attempt this scholarship as well. So it requires a bit of experience as well, lab experience, and a bit of English proficiency as well. Although if you do not have the English proficiency test, but studied in English in your undergrad, in your high school, you can also submit like an English proficiency letter attesting to the fact that you studied in English and there's no need taking like an English test. You also need to submit a statement of purpose stating why you deserve to study this, why you want to study the course you intend to study, your previous experiences, and what you intend to do after your studies and with this scholarship. So, as we said earlier, or as we saw earlier, it covers full tuition, academic fees, and different kinds of allowances, including travel fees. So they're going to pay for your flights to and fro Thailand, which is beautiful. It takes that financial burden off you. In fact, you wouldn't need to lift a financial muscle when you get the scholarship. So the other bits of info here you might want to read on your own. The application procedure. So you send a number of documents. So we're looking at the documents together to the email provided. And I think you also have to send it via post to this address. So you have to post those documents as well to this address. Why by email you send the digital copies to this email address written here. So these are the supporting documents. The first one is quite obvious, academic transcript. The second one is three recommendation letters. The third one is a statement of purpose, explain your interest in the study. As I said, this document you explain the course you want to study, why do you want to study it, how it aligns with your background, so what you did in the past or what you studied in the past, and the work you did in the past, and then your future, what skills you intend to learn, and how these skills will help your future goals and your career aspirations. And then a medical record and other supporting documents. So the deadline of the scholarship is the 30th of September. So there's still time. This video will come out in July, I think. So you have enough time to put your documents together, read the application requirements, digest them, and get yourself together. Then the results will be announced in January. And I believe this scholarship begins, I think, in June. It was written somewhere here, I think. So there's like a refresher course in June, and then in August next year you begin the course proper. So this is the application form, the scholarship application form, and then there's a medical form as well. There's a medical form as well that you might just give to your doctor to make sure you're in good health. I think they'll run a couple of tests on you to make sure you're in good health. Well, here it wasn't stated whether scholarship application is different from the university application itself. So whether you have to apply separately for the course and separately for the scholarship, it wasn't stated here, but I think it's just one application process, just this one. But you can clarify by sending them an email to this address to ask, oh, do we need to apply for the course separately and then come to apply for the scholarship, or is it just one application? This is something you can do on your own. So this is like your homework to clarify from them the processes of application. So this is the application form, quite simple. There are the three major fields: biological sciences, environmental sciences, you have environmental health, you have environmental toxicology, and you have chemical sciences. Then I think here just fill in your basic bio data, things about you, where you're coming from. And let me refresh this page to get the other pages of this document. So yes, so your home address, your previous work experience, so just basic details, um, employment records as well, and your job description, what you are doing at your place of work. And remember, this scholarship requires a bit of work experience, a bit of lab experience as well. So here you have to specify your job, your present job description. So if you work in a lab, what exactly do you do in the lab? What are the materials you work with? What are the equipment you work with? What particular role do you perform? And make that role as much as possible relevant to the position, relevant to the position you're applying for in the first place. So here's like I think the statement we talked about. And here they said, please describe the practical use you will make of the study on your return home in relation to the responsibilities you expect to assume and the condition existing in your country in the field of your training. So they're asking very simple question. So when you return home, what skill, what training, what exposure would you get from this course through the scholarship that will solve a local problem? So they want to make sure that the skills you acquire will be relevant to addressing issues in the community you're coming from. The word limit wasn't given, so usually I think it's okay to give like a one-page response, for instance. So here you could say, I want to study environmental toxicology or something because I have a background in probably environmental sciences, and you've been working already in cleaning up oil spillages in your community. Your community is a oil producing community, and you have lots of oil spillages affecting aquatic life, affecting farming, and the general water bodies and general livelihoods of that community. So, to by the time you come to Thailand and learn this course, it will equip you with skills on how to detoxify the environment, cheaper ways and effective ways of detoxifying the environment. So go to the course you intend to study, see the particular skills it will equip you with, and then see how it will help you when you return home to solve real problems. Like with this example, I haven't learned the skills of how to purify water bodies, how to detoxify contamination in the environment. You go back home and use the skills and work like a field engineer or a sustainability engineer or something. You could also say the role. I think they said something about the responsibility that you will assume. So you could like tell them about the role you intend to take up when you go back to your country and after you've learned these skills from this course as well. Then here is about the English proficiency. So as I said, if you speak English proficiently, probably you've done your undergraduate English already, you do not need to submit any of these tests. So you can click other here and then say you have like an English language attestation letter or something. So the other bits here you can look on your own. And let's go back to the page. You could select here different programs. Let's go to biological sciences. You can see the requirements here for biological sciences. And look at the English proficiency. But it's also said here, as you can see, that however, applicants from countries where English is the native language or exempted are exempted from this requirement. Additionally, applicants holding a previous degree from a university where the sole medium of instruction is English may submit a certificate of university medium of instruction to fulfill this requirement. So a letter from the university attesting to the fact that English language was the sole language of instruction during your undergrad would suffice for any of these English language tests mentioned here. And that's it, guys. Masters, fully funded masters scholarship at this university in Thailand. And as you can see, just to remind you, covers food tuition, academic fees, covers all sorts of allowances, including airfares and visa cost and accommodation and what have you. So this is a very interesting opportunity. I think you should take advantage of as soon as you can. So that's it, guys. As usual, we cannot wait to celebrate you. So get to work. The application season is upon us once again. So start putting your documents together, start taking advantage of any opportunity that comes your way. And as usual, I'm here to supply you constantly with opportunities around the world. Bye bye for now, and I will see you at the top sooner than later.